So before you start your trading and before you come into the trading room, we really want you to have a trading plan. It's absolutely important. So I want you to watch this video and then begin to develop your own plans. Take some notes, keep track of some of the key points I talk about here during trading plan, and use it to make sure that you don't have, or use it to make sure that you do create your own plan. Traders will always ask me, is that a good trade? Like in the trading room, they'll say, I just took a US yen short. Is that a good trade? And to be completely honest, that's an unfair question to me because I don't know what your plan is. I happen to know that there's been times when I go long and another trader goes short at the exact same time, and we both win. And there's other times that we both go long at the same time, and I'll end up losing that trade and another trader wins. It's all dependent upon how you manage your trade and what your trading plan is. So you can't just say, well, is the US yen a good trade? In my eyes, it might be a bad trade. In your eyes, it might be a good trade. But really, the most important thing is that you've got to have a plan. So don't ask me in the trading room, is it a good trade? Just ask yourself, is my trade going according to my plan? I just want to say this, it's important and absolutely vital that you have a trading plan fully in place before you begin trading. Otherwise, you're going to fail. And I'm warning you as a friend and a mentor that you should do this step before you risk a single penny in the market. My goal is to bring you to profitability in your trading, so that means I have to tell you the things like getting a trading plan. So the first step is this will cover all of the components in trading. This isn't just a few single things. This is everything. I want you to think really big picture here. Everything that you do. And the first thing is you got to make sure that your plan fits inside of your life and your purpose. You got to have a goal, and it has to fit inside of your goals. A plan outside of that just doesn't make sense. So you want to ask yourself some questions like, what's your purpose? Is it so that you have more time with your family? Is it so that you have time, is it so that you're saving for your retirement? Or is it so that you have freedom to live the life on your terms? Whatever it is, you have to be able to write down what your goals are. Is it so that you can become a full-time trader? Let me give you an example of how I incorporate this concept into my plan. And for me, it's important to have as much time for my family as possible. So while I'm developing my trading plan, I have to remember that the most important thing is to find a trading strategy that limits my time in front of the screen, that I can do it without sitting in front of the screen for hours and hours and hours. So priority number one is to find something that will give me some freedom to spend time with my family. So I've developed a plan that allows me to meet my needs, and I know that I can make 50 pips a day and make really good money, and so I incorporate that into my plan. And you have to do the same thing, is to incorporate your needs for your purposes and your goals to fit inside of your plan. The next thing you're going to want to do is to build your strategy components. Using the information that we learned in step one, now you have the information you need to start beginning the foundation for building the plan. So if you build a solid foundation, you'll have room to grow and build something strong that can last. That's why I'm taking so much time on the front end to talk about building a good trading plan. So how much time are you going to set aside for trading? That's just a question that you can ask as it fits according to your goals. How much money do you have to invest? What's your income goal or your percent gain goal for this year of trading? Or you can even break it down, what's your daily goal? Like mine's 50 pips a day. What's your quarterly goal? Are you trading for daily profit? I mean, these are all just things you have to write out specific. I believe you got to be specific in your trading plan. Don't use vague numbers like, I just want to make money. That's vague. You got to be specific, like I need to make $200 a day. You know, be specific. What broker are you going to be using? Include that in your plan. What are your current strengths in regard to trading skills? Now, you might think, well, why do I need to put my strengths in the plan? Well, you need to ask yourself that question so you can utilize those strengths and incorporate those strengths into your plan. What are your weaknesses when it comes to trading? This is where you got to take a hard look at yourself and say, this is where I make a mistake. Is it your discipline? Is it your lack of a plan? Is it a bad strategy? What are your weaknesses? Write those weaknesses down and then work on ways that you can make those weaknesses become not weaknesses anymore. Okay, so step 3 is to actually build a trading strategy. Now, this is where the Strike 3.0 tools come in. We've already done this for you with the tools, but here's the key. You have to be able to adapt our tools and strategy to fit into your plan. These tools work, but you still have to customize the actual planning part, because it's not a cookie cutter where I say, okay, enter here, 50 pip profit here, 50 pip stop loss. That's not how this works. These tools work, but you have to be able to develop your own plan on your own. And you'll see how it works once you get into the trading room. You'll see how I do it. And you can do it like that, but I want you to go into this thing knowing how you plan on trading it. So the trading strategy is a really important part of a trading plan, but remember, it's not the only part. So a lot of traders will only do this step. I mean, some traders don't even have a strategy, they just trade. But if they do a trading plan, they might only cover the strategy. But remember, it's the whole process. So strategy is important, but you've got to be able to do the entire plan. The more elements of your trading plan that you write, the more likely you're going to be successful as a trader. So then you've got your components of your trading strategy that you need to be looking at while you're building your plan. Just like a trading plan has many components, a strategy has many components. It's not just, okay, G3, enter now. There's a lot more to it. There's money management. It has many pieces. There's your entry rules. There's your risk management. There's your take profit strategy, your stop loss strategy, and your trade management strategy. All of those things are really important. Write it down, put it on a Word, on paper or in a word processor. Then keep it next to your desk and review it often. I keep my trading information right next to me at my desk at all times, so I know what I'm doing. And then, honestly, after a while, it'll become so natural that you won't even need to look at it. But it's still important to go back and look at it, and from time to time. You want to review it. It's important to periodically review it. Like every quarter, every month. Take a look at your plan. Determine what you can do to improve it. I'm always improving the Strike 3.0 tools. I'm always improving my trading plan. The more you do this and the more that you follow your plan, the better you're going to be. So don't just review your plan, but review that you followed your plan. Because remember, discipline is critical in your trading. This plan, we're not going to waste all of our time writing a plan that we're not going to follow. You've got to follow your trading plan if you expect it to work. If you don't have discipline, you're going to fail. Another thing that's really important is that if you are following your plan with discipline and you can see what's not working, then you can fix that. But if you don't follow anything with discipline, you're never going to know what's going to work and what doesn't work. So it's important that you stick to your rules and follow your plan so you can make adjustments in the future. Okay, well that's it for trading plan. I'm going to dive into the next video of money management, but in the meantime, take the quiz on the trading plan so you can advance to the money management section, and we're going to go into great detail on how to manage your trades and how to set up a money management strategy, which is one of the critical elements in trading. Thank you.